TLO, what's poppin'? We are on Twitch. We are not live, though, but you can leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notification bells. Let's continue to grow the family from Chicago to the UK. If we go live and you happen to miss it, this is the channel where you can catch any lives and highlights and things of that nature. Don't forget, we do got merch. Got mine on. You get me. And we also got Patreon. We post Monday through Friday. And anything that can't go on YouTube, we put it here, and anything that we think can go on but ends up not being able to, it also goes here. Link to this is down in the description. Just hit more and then hit the Linktree link, and then all of those will pop up. This is Talk TV. Never heard of them. Salute, subscribe. Let me hit the sub button. Let me hit the like button. The fattest town in Britain, huh? We send kebabs to the same address 3 times a day is crazy. You eating kebabs 3 times a day? You're not trying to live too long, is what I hear. In the spirit of a fat video, we're going to be eating some banana bread. Let's get into it, man. I just want to, catch a vibe.
Do you think there's a lot of fat people around here?
Yeah. Here we go. So I hope you're hungry.
Oh, jeez.
What is this?
Louise, that is...
It's a breakfast challenge?
Been overweight for a very long time. Still am. I still got a long way to go.
Yeah, I went to the doctor and I had high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and type 2 diabetes.
Dang!
Ordering kebab shop food.
Every day and twice a day. I have seen 3 times a day.
How many calories is in this thing?
It looked good.
The Welsh Valleys, famous for its proud history
we're in
of coal mining,
Wales.
steelworks and stunning scenery. It was among the beating heart of British industry before thousands of jobs were lost. And today, it's facing another big issue: people's expanding waistlines.
My bad.
Chicken doner, chicken shish, coffee kebab, and a lamb shish. Enjoy meal.
Obesity rates in the South Wales area of Blaenau Gwent are the highest in the country. 4 out of 5 people here are overweight or obese, putting an increasing strain on the health service and
4 out of 5 people? That means if 25 people are in a room, 20 of them big. Back big. That's crazy.
making it Britain's fattest borough.
As I continue to
This
eat.
is Real Britannia.
When they make kibble,
After 5 kebabs, that's what it was.
Welcome to Ebbw Vale. It's the biggest town in Blaenau Gwent, and the people here are the largest in the country. Takeaways are everywhere you look, so much so.
All that this is telling me is, if you want to eat good, go to Wales.
Now, if you search online for local healthy restaurants, the second result is McDonald's. So, you've got customers who come here every single day.
Yes. We do see address as
Look good.
every day, and sometimes same address twice a day.
Somebody's ordering kebab shop food.
Every day and twice a day. I have seen 3 times a day.
It's getting busier actually compared to before, yeah. If you go regular customers, someone do order every single day. Every single day they eat fast kebab, someone of the customer. Yeah.
For adults in the UK,
That's crazy. I can't remember the last time I ordered fast food. It'll be like 3 months ago.
those with a body mass index between 18.5 and 24.9 are classed as being a healthy weight. Over 25 but under 30 counts as overweight. A BMI between 30 and 40 means you're obese, and 40 plus morbidly obese.
Woo!
In Blaenau Gwent, figures from NHS Prescription Service Now patients suggest almost
Probably like the second
80%
one.
of the population here are overweight or obese, far higher than the Welsh average of 62%.
Hi, Ian.
One of those who struggled with his weight is Ian, the owner of Joe's Fish Bar in Cum.
Been overweight for a very long time. Still am. I still got a long way to go. But for quite many years, I was just sat home because I couldn't find work. And in the end, I had to get up and find something, and I started something. Everything.
I'll give you that. You couldn't find work, so you started something. That's salutable.
So there's no work around here at all. They closed the steelworks, closed all that down. So basically, where people in Wales worked, they've all closed down. So there's nothing. The pits have all been closed. There's nothing here at all.
But how does that translate into having more people who are overweight and obese?
Because if it's at
Nothing
home,
to do,
they'd probably
bored.
eating more. Because if they were out working and everything, if they had something to do, they're just finding it hard. So they're just struggling.
No job leads to depression. Depression, people eat in their depression. People deal with depression a lot of different ways. People eat out of boredom. People eat when they're in the crib. People eat when they watch YouTube videos.
They're coming in comfort eating. I would say they're stressing out much. They're just comfort eating, because I was for a very long time.
That's enough of this.
So this is
This is where we prepare and cut the chips, and we keep our frozen food as well in the fridge, the freezer.
Looks
And
clean.
this is where we keep our potatoes.
So these are the 23-pound sacks of potatoes then?
They are indeed.
And how much was that before?
This time last year, £7.50.
Ian says a lack of jobs and embedded deprivation is the root cause of the problems facing Blaenau Gwent. And while takeaways in the town centre appear to be thriving, the cost of living means he's
A lot of
facing
takeaways
closure.
too.
We owe about £16,000 on electric and about £8,000 on gas, if not more. I've had to put myself into an IVA to help sort it all out, because it just got so high and we got ourselves in debt trying to get out of it.
So what led this small area of southeast Wales to this point? Blaenau Gwent was once a pillar of the Industrial Revolution. At one point, there were over 600 mines across Wales, including 38 pits in Blaenau Gwent alone. It was a physically demanding and dangerous job, and today, the Guardian of the Valley statue in Abertillery commemorates the 45 miners who lost their lives in the Six Bells pit disaster here in 1960.
Things have rarely gone right at the Ebbw Steelworks. During the Depression years of the 30s, it closed entirely for 9 years.
But in Ebbw Vale, it was steel which put the town on the map. Opened in 1790 and spanning several miles, the Ebbw Vale
all these
Steelworks
industrial
was
towns,
a powerhouse, employing over 14,000 people. Today, this is all that's left of the original building, and after its closure in 2002, all those jobs were lost. Some of those who helped shape this area's history say both the town and its people have never recovered since.
What you see today in Ebbw Vale is gone, dead. There's nothing here at all. The steelworks has vanished. And unfortunately, where the steelworks was used or been, today is nothing.
I am sad at what's happening to the children today, yes, of course I am. Of course I am. They haven't got the advantages that I had. Though the money was nothing. I brought my wife up on £6 a week. But I had a job and we made it, and everything was happy then. It's not so happy today. All that's gone now. It's all gone.
You look at the town. What shops have we got in there? We got nothing. You've got a Merthyr, and they're supposed to be the most deprived area. They've got a lot more than we've got, and yet they're supposed to be one of the most deprived areas. So what's gone wrong with Blaenau Gwent?
It's nothing like we used to know. Employment is virtually non-existent. The feeling that you had of being a value.
It's like everybody big except the old people. The old people, slender. That's all I see. Old slim people and young big people.
The boy, and which I'm proud to be, is dead. It's dead.
But here, in the self-titled birthplace of the NHS, officials are aware of the challenge. The Aneurin Bevan Health Board has a specialist weight management service to support anyone looking to lose a few pounds. We asked to speak to them on camera, but no one was available.
Drew made $500 on.
Like when you start growing like stuff on your back area that's not supposed to be there on a normal human anatomy, you gotta stop. Something gotta give.
Shrug your shoulders backwards. Nicely done, guys. Perfect.
Tackling obesity requires a multi-layered approach.
Okay.
And getting people active is one way to start.
Hello.
Wales's National Exercise Referral Scheme is the only programme of its kind in the UK.
Scheme for this?
These GPs prescribe patients regular exercise at classes like this. It's open to those with a health condition or anyone who wants to keep active. And the best way to get a feel for the class was to get stuck in.
Dance with somebody.
30 minutes a day of exercise, even light exercise. Like remember gym class in school when you went to gym? Did y'all have gym in the UK? I don't know. But like gym class, we thought that was pointless. But that's literally kept us in shape as kids. If you weren't an active child and you went to gym and you participated in gym, you was good. And as soon as school stopped and gym ended, you blew up. Gym class was the reason you was staying thin. That 30 minutes a day, that's all it takes, man. Get on a treadmill for 30 minutes a day. You don't even got to do high intensity work or anything. You just get on there at a good speed, stretch before and after. You good, man.
Excellently done. Nice backward rotation.
If you feel yourself getting big. Now, if you already big and you try to get on that treadmill and continue to eat what you eating, it's not gonna work. Now you gotta go on a calorie deficit and do that at the same time.
Perfect.
I've lost weight by coming here. 13 stone. I make friends as it's coming here. 13 stone.
Hey Siri, how much is 1 stone weight?
1 stone is 14 pounds.
Hey Siri, what's 14 times 13?
14 times 13 is 182.
Salute to you, ma'am. You lost 182 pounds. That's salutable, man. And I know you changed your diet, and this 30-minute-a-day class, however long it is help. Salute.
I make friends as it's a place to hang out and enjoy myself.
Hang out is crazy, but okay, yeah.
Fitness.
Whatever makes fitness fun for you, do it.
And it gets me out of the house so I don't feel alone. Since I've been doing this, I've got more energy, I'm breathing easier, I'm doing a lot more, and I can walk without aids.
You must feel so proud.
That's excellent.
I am, yes. It's a lot.
I'm proud of you too.
Of hard work, but I've done it.
I've lost both my parents since I started coming here, and this is a great help. The friends I've made and the staff here, you know, it's really good. Really, really good.
You've got other people with you, you're not by yourself, everybody's enjoying themselves. It's worth it.
I went to the doctor and I had high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and type 2 diabetes.
Jeez, golly. High blood pressure, high cholesterol, high type 2 diabetes. If you this is what, if you on the path to diabetes and your doctor tell you that, all you got to do is start eating vegetables, literally. Throw some vegetables in your diet. You ain't eating no vegetables. Like take a few carbs and sugars out. Same thing. Take a few out. And throw some vegetables in there, man. You're going to see a lot of vegetables will reverse a lot of stuff.
So I started coming to class, and since coming in over a year, My blood pressure's normal, my cholesterol's normal,
There you
and
go,
I'm out of the
see?
range for type 2 diabetes. So yeah, really pleased.
Thank you very much, guys.
Now, don't say that. I want to know how y'all eating too, because I know y'all eating a little better as well.
Overwhelming reaction from people here seems
Exercise will stop a lot of this stuff too, though. But eat just slight changes in your diets will too. But like exercise to do it.
positive.
30
And the
minutes.
benefits seem
See what I'm saying? They're not doing anything vigorous. They just chilling and kicking their feet, and that's it.
more than just dropping a jean size.
Phil, obviously.
Keep it quilted.
I feel like a lot of people be getting discouraged because when they go to the gym, they see all these people, big dudes, skinny women working out, and they're pushing weights and doing this, and you ain't got to do all that. Work at your own pace.
Seeing some of the results that's happened, there was one woman that I spoke to, I think her name's Bobby Rose. She's lost 13 stone.
Yeah, she's done marvellous in all fairness to her. The transformation, when she first came to us, she would do the class the whole time sat in the chair. Wasn't very confident about doing the exercise either. But as the years have gone by, you can see completing that transformation, basically. They enjoy it. It's a social side as well. You know, some of them now will go and have go up to the cafe and have a coffee and all the rest of it. You've got out of the house.
Hope it's just a black coffee, no creams, no sugars.
For a good few hours, you know, you've had a giggle, you've had a laugh, you've had a catch up with your friends. It's not just about the exercise, it's the social side that it brings as well. So on the whole, I think it's having quite a big impact.
But exercise is only one form of attack.
Here we
and
go.
The fight against obesity doesn't...
This is it right here on my life. When I started my diet, which like my diet is for the first month of my diet, it was pretty like intense. Like I'm gonna tell y'all what I ate. If I see anything on here, I'm gonna tell y'all what I ate. But let me start by this. I drank nothing but water. This never. Matter of fact, I don't even know why I drank this right now. It's because I'm watching this. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I only drink water, and I did not eat bread, no carbs, no sugars, no nothing, no chip, none of that. I ate oatmeal. No, I'm going to just tell y'all what I ate for right now. I ate 2 packets of oatmeal in the morning. That was 300 calories. Not mixed with milk, water. Water, oatmeal pack in a real bottle of water. Boom. Then I would do some videos, blah blah blah. By 1 o'clock, I'll go get a salad or something light. You know what I'm saying? Something light. Or like Burger King got the little chicken crispy wraps. There's like 110 calories. I would have 1 or 2 of those. So another 300 calories max. 400 calories max for lunch. That's 700 calories. And water. Between lunch and dinner, if I got hungry, I would eat fruit, watermelon preferably. Don't you say it. Don't you dare put that stereotype on me. But yeah, watermelon. And then for dinner, I would like, you know those do y'all have 1 minute rices out there? Like you put it in the microwave for 1 minute and it's good. So they got quinoa ones here. Quinoa. So I have 1 minute quinoa. And then I would have two fillets of tilapia, baked, season them, bake them. Me, I didn't have an issue with butter. Don't care. Put butter on top of it. I can't have it dry. Sorry. Put butter on it, and then broccoli, like a cup of broccoli. Put it in a bowl, stir it up, eat that. Boom, boom, boom. Bottle of water. Keep in mind, I would have a bottle of water with dinner, with each meal. And then sporadically through the night or through the day, I would have bottles of water. So, and then I would not eat after 8 p.m. So I would eat that dinner when my daughter goes to sleep. I would get my daughter, tend to her. She'd put her in bed at like 7. Leave out the room at like 7:30. Let her fall asleep. And then I would make my dinner, eat that by 8. And then if I get hungry between the time I fall asleep, which is 8 p.m., if I be sleeping like 10, like 9:45, I ain't even lying to you, because I be up at like 5 a.m. to get to it. But like, and then I would eat fruit. I just eat fruit if I got hungry between the hours of 8 and whenever I fall asleep. I would eat fruit, literally, and like low key, that it didn't even bother me. like at all. Like you be thinking you be craving stuff, but like you don't. I still eat like that, but like now I'm like, I'll throw in like, you know what I'm saying? Like I lost like 25 pounds doing that in a month, and now I'm just like I'm sticking to that weight. Like it's not going anywhere because I've also lightened up on the diet. Like you just seen me sit here and eat like 9 pieces of banana bread. But I also today I didn't eat breakfast or lunch. That's my lunch. And this, and like tonight I'll probably do the tilapia thing, and that'll be it. I'm about to get strict again. Matter of fact, now that I just went through all that, I'm gonna get strict because I'm gonna start working out with it. And keep in mind, I wasn't working out at all during that. But imagine if I would have worked out and ate like that, strict like that, bro. I would have lost like 70 pounds in a month.
Stop there. Politicians here are coming after junk food too.
Every day, millions of people up and down the country enjoy a meal deal for their lunch. But from 2025, you might struggle to get your hands on something like this in Wales. Combos high in fat, sugar and salt are set to be restricted by the devolved government here. New laws will
America would never
also restrict retailers from running promotions on the unhealthiest of foods.
Yet that doesn't extend to restaurants. And at the Mountain Air pub in Tredegar, not many diners go hungry. It's famous for its giant food challenges that only one person has ever completed.
Who? The beard dude?
But how would I fare against...
It gotta be, what's his name? The beard guy. Man, I just watched the video.
A mountain of meat.
Here we go. So I hope you're hungry.
Hungry? Oh, jeez, Louise.
Who completed it?
That is insane.
We're not done yet.
Not done yet.
Right. So I'll set the time.
I am not gonna lie, this looks ridiculous.
Yeah?
Right, yep.
Start. Best of luck.
All right, thanks so much.
He's not even gonna complete like a quarter of this.
Brilliant.
You have to train your stomach to eat something like this.
How many calories is in this thing?
Probably enough for a week. You finna eat it all? You doing not bad.
It's like the size of my face.
Got the meat sweats.
Right, after this is it.
How you getting on?
How long has it been?
Come up 20 minutes.
I feel like I'm going to be sick, like I'm going to burp, and like I'm going to pass out with sweat.
I think next time, just our ultimate mixed grill.
Beard Meats Food is his channel. Is it that guy? I believe that like easily he can cap this off. Joel Hansen could do this. What's his name? Randy Santel. Randy, he might have trouble, man. Randy getting up there. I be seeing he be struggling challenges. She be struggling in challenges that normally he'd body.
Would maybe be more suited to you.
Yeah. On a serious note, though, this is more of a marketing ploy for you guys.
Yeah, it is. It was designed to try and bring in maybe some of the competitive eaters. You know, they're big on social media, so the marketing we get off the back of that, we get a lot of people then coming in. But I wouldn't recommend Joe Blogs coming in and ordering one of these.
But
you can order one of those for like, if you come in with 10 people, 5 people, cool. But like you, no.
Oh, as the sign says at the beginning of the restaurant, you are home to the 35-ounce steak. Now that's a kilo of meat almost.
We used to do a 16-ounce rump steak, and then we found a couple of people who were asking if they could order 2. So from that, then we decided to become a home of 35-ounce. We've even got a slim and wheel consultant that comes in sometimes once a week, sometimes every fortnight. He'll come in and have one.
There'll be some people who look at this and look at the 35-ounce steak and they'll say, no wonder this part of Wales has got one of the the highest rate of overweight people and obese people. Some might say that restaurants like this are causing that and fueling that, and actually you guys should be more...
Nah, they're not causing that and filming that. They more like taking advantage. Hey, y'all want it? I'm gonna come here and take advantage. That's business. It's business. If somebody's eating this much, that's gluttonous. That's glutton. That's a personal problem. You need to go talk to somebody or something. No offense. Like, I would never blame a restaurant for my fatness. Like, no, that's me. I'm eating.
Responsible and, you know, make smaller portions. What would you say to that?
This is something a bit extreme. The 35 ounce, like I said, if a Slim and Will consultant can come in, eat it, and hit his target weight that week or even lose weight, it's not completely bad.
While no one expects to take on challenges like this every day, the food options here are striking. Blaenau Gwent was once named Britain's takeaway capital, with fast food making up over 70% of the options.
Tackling obesity costs the NHS around £6.5 billion a year, all funded by the taxpayer.
That's crazy.
By 2050, that's expected to shoot up to £10 billion. But what some experts are calling for is more cash now.
Obesity is definitely one of the biggest strains on the NHS. You know, it's a huge problem in terms of its prevalence, how many people are suffering with obesity. We have 60,000 people with severe obesity in Wales alone. We have 600,000 with obesity in Wales. And those people living with this disease, they're normal people. They have all the health problems that we have, and they have additional ones on top of it related to their obesity. If we can take away some of the burden of the obesity, then we can improve their obesity.
They bogus for this. She just had a baby. God dang, leave the lady alone.
If we can take away some of the burden of the obesity, then we can improve their health, we can reduce the costs.
Is there enough money by the Welsh Government, by the UK Government, to tackle this huge crisis that we're facing with obesity?
In a word, no. There isn't enough money at all in the UK or the world, and especially here in Wales.
No offense, but I feel like there's a lot more pressing matters that the money of the world or the UK could be going to right now, because this is not
even to obesity management and weight management programs.
Nobody's going to lose weight until they're ready to lose weight, just like any other issues.
There'll be some people who are watching this who say, well, it's the obese people's fault. They shouldn't be eating so much. They can lose the weight.
They're addicted. They're addicted to food. Like, they need to go get talked through this.
They just skip a meal. Is that really the case, or are some people predisposed to being larger?
You know, stigma is one of the biggest challenges as a professional in obesity, is that people have that attitude and they look around them and they judge immediately based purely on appearance. It's very politically easy and convenient, in fact, for a government to say, well, actually, you should exercise more and you should eat less. That's not my problem as a government.
And speaking to some locals, it
I wouldn't
doesn't
even be
take
mad
long
if they
to
did
notice
that,
the prejudice larger people face.
It's in my opinion.
Do you think there's a lot of fat people around here?
Yeah. At the end of the day, we are in a deprived area, and cheap food is fatty food. But it is quite shocking, really.
Do you think people...
I'm glad he said that, because cheap food is fatty food. You can go to McDonald's and get a cheeseburger for $1.50
around here,
but a salad costs $10 at McDonald's. $10, $50, $11, $12. Like, come on, bro. I'm trying to eat healthy, but you're like, y'all killing me, man.
We're too fat.
Yes. Yes, including me. No, I think so. I look at some of the young ones, they're really obese.
Told you.
Do you feel sympathy for people who are obese or overweight, or do you think that they brought it upon themselves?
They brought it upon themselves.
It is what it is. You can't do anything about it. They can't, can they? It's up to the people themselves to do what they want to do.
In some parts of society, it seems like fat phobia is still considered harmless fun, but words can cause huge hurt.
Meet Google Pixel 8.
I do think it's like with anything, like if you, like just like with alcohol, if you want to be alcohol free, you gotta want to be it. You can't depend on other people. You can't be rushed. Your family can't tell you. It has to be something that you want in your heart.
Hiya.
Hello. Hello, it's Ollie from Talk TV.
Hi, are you alright?
Can I come in?
Yeah, of course you can. Come on.
Like every time I eat a full English, like that's literally the only thing I eat in a day. Like I don't know how y'all out there can eat a full English breakfast or whatever y'all call it, and then have the nerve at lunchtime to eat lunch. Like how? I'm like if I eat a full English breakfast at 10 a.m., I'm full until 6 p.m. Like I can almost go to sleep. Like all I need is like some fruit at the end of the night, and I'm still good. Like that's impossible. Like full English breakfast is like 1,500 calories. Hey Siri.
Huh?
How many calories is a full English breakfast?
Right.
807 calories. Yo. And that depending on serving sizes. I would say 1,000.
Rachel Meredith lives in Ebbw Vale with her 2 children. She says she's struggled with her weight ever since she was a teenager and knows firsthand just how cruel people can be.
So what happened in your teenage years that led you to food?
I took my children down to a beach, Swansea way, and we've been there many, many times before. It was a lovely, lovely day. We parked and made our way to the beach. I very quickly just changed my top. So I had a bikini top underneath. I very quickly changed my top. It was done in a matter of 20 seconds. The kids didn't even notice me do it. And I saw there was a couple to my left, and they just started laughing. And I just said, "Excuse me?" I was like, "Yeah. Do you mind keeping your top on?" They just kept on at me. "Oh, it's disgusting. You're disgusting." And at that point, I just felt so threatened, and so I was shaking at this point because I was thinking they're not going to leave me alone. So I actually did phone the police for real. And then I phoned my partner, and I just said, "You wouldn't believe what's just happened."
That's terrible. I ain't even going to lie.
And I told
That's
him,
bogus.
and a group of ladies had overheard me, and they just come up to me after I finished the phone call. I just burst into tears, and they said, "Are you okay?" I said, "No, I'm not." At that point, I felt so isolated and so alone. It was horrendous.
I mean,
nah, that's bogus.
Still bring you to tears? Do you still really get upset about it, or have you managed to find a way to move on past it?
At the moment,
I've always like bullied bullies, so like that wouldn't have floated with me. If I was near her and that happened, like me and them 2 people would have had a real issue. Like that ain't cool.
Have quite a lot of other, I wouldn't say more important, well, yeah, more important things going on with family. We've had some devastating news within the family. And I'm really struggling with it. My dad is going to pass away.
So sorry.
Sorry.
No, I'm so sorry.
The weight's had to take a back seat to that. We've just found out he's got brain cancer.
I understand what's going on. What do you mean by that? The weight has to take a back seat to that. Okay, so maybe you've been... this is what I feel like. She's been coping with a lot of things with food, because look what she just said. The weight has to take a back seat to that. What do you mean by that? Like, what clarify that statement?
Oh, I'm so sorry, Rachel.
So yeah, the weight is
They have nothing to do
gone.
with each other.
It's at the moment. My father is more important.
What's your message? What's your message to people?
Remember that like what's happening with me and my family at the moment, there are other things. There's more important things going on in life. We are our biggest critics. So we don't need you making that worse.
You right.
We just don't need you making it worse.
You are 100% right, ma'am.
Rachel's experience is not unique, and conversations around weight loss and obesity can be sensitive. Whether it's tackling deprivation, encouraging exercise and a healthy diet, or managing the stigma around plus-size people. But there's another word we heard repeatedly.
You know what's crazy? Like, people look at me and they be like, "Oh, you're FAT." Like, I'm still more athletic than 95% of everybody out here. I'm still probably run faster than you. I know you cannot outflip me. Like, I'm world class. Like, you're not gonna outflip me. I can still do tumbles. I can still probably outlift you in weights. Like it's crazy. Like, don't get it confused. I'm a little big now, but you get me. Hey, Let me
which
show y'all a
could
picture of
add
how
a
I
new
used to be like
perspective.
It's magic! Oh, my bad.
Risk and
What's this, a built-in commercial? What is this?
Of the drug semaglutide.
Oh, this is not a
new
commercial. This is actually a part of the... Okay.
perspective.
in my Ozempic Tri-Zone, I lowered my A1C, CV risk, and lost some weight.
Ozempic and Wegovy are both brand names of the drug semaglutide, a medication used to manage sugar levels in type 2 diabetics. The weekly injection can help patients lose weight by reducing appetite and slowing digestion. But privately, people are using semaglutide as a silver bullet for weight loss, and this buying up of supply has led to global shortages, meaning those who need it can't get it.
I've been on a weight loss injection. Just found out today by the doctors that they've now taken it off. There's no longer, you can't have it no more. The government has just withdrawn it. So the injection I've been having for the last 9 months, which has helped me lose 22 kilos in weight, I can no longer have because they've taken it off the market and they're not going to replace it with nothing else.
And doctors say Ian's not alone. Across the country, people's medication is being pulled.
So there's two components to this. The first is that the
That's what happens when the people abuse
supply
stuff.
just isn't there. You know, there are other healthcare systems which have been prioritised over the UK, but the supply of the physical injections, the drug itself, just isn't there. You can't find a pharmacy around the place, even if you pay high prices privately, that has it in stock to be able to physically give it to you. So the injections are just not available now. So the government has had to say that we can't give something that we don't have. And that's the reason that I understand is behind the fact that people aren't getting the thing that they usually get.
We reached out to the Welsh Government, who told us that this was a UK-wide decision affecting all patients. They said, due to supply disruption, anyone prescribed semaglutide would see their medication reviewed and could be offered alternative treatment. So where does all of this leave Blind Eye Gwent? Before we came here, I'll admit that I was skeptical of the statistics. I honestly didn't believe that 80% of people could be overweight or obese. But walking around the towns,
That's
meeting
ridiculous.
local people, the
80%
challenge
is a
weighing heavy
crazy
on this
number.
community really is noticeable. And while steps are being taken to move forwards, it feels like a long road ahead.
At the end of the day, boys, you got, 5 kebab shops in one town by it, and obviously we're Welsh, we like rugby, and people think, oh yeah, we will get big for rugby, but no, a lot of people, this is why we have chronic heart disease and stuff like that, just because of stuff like that.
I'm addicted to the feeling food gives me when
It's an addiction.
down and depressed and lonely, and life can be tough sometimes. So yes, I would say I am addicted to food in that respect, that it makes me feel better, and that's sometimes the only thing that does make me feel better.
In order for the wider society to understand that actually this is a disease and warrants treatment like any other disease, we need to address stigma, and we need to start to challenge people who are saying that actually it's patients' fault.
But if obesity is a disease, which symptom do you treat first? The lack of healthy food, unemployment, deprivation,
Yeah, lucky I can't find the picture.
inactive lifestyles,
The dog big too? Dang.
prejudice. Experts say it's not a choice of one or the other. Everything needs to be tackled now.
That's tough. Let me see if I can find this picture. Got 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope, can't find it, man. TLO, leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notification bells, man. That's tough. I'm gone.